Hey everybody, it's Pancake Man. The Nintendo Switch has been around for about 6 years now, and with the announcement of the Nintendo Switch 2, and with us getting more information on it in April, I would like to quickly go over 6 of my favorite Nintendo Switch games. No particular order, this is not really a top 10 or top 5 list of games that I think are the absolute best on the console. These are just the 6 games that I really enjoy on the Nintendo Switch for a multitude of reasons. This is going to be a very unscripted video, as most of my videos have been. So, yeah, alright, let's get into it. Let's start off with an easy one, Splatoon 2. Splatoon 2 is a game that I believe I put a little over 80 hours in. It was the third Nintendo Switch game that I have ever owned, and was the first really online multiplayer Nintendo Switch game that I had owned at a time where I could not afford the Nintendo Switch Online, and for like my first year of owning it, I never played a single online match. But when I did play online matches, God, it was so fun. It was a lot more fun than Splatoon 1 at times, and Splatoon 1 is still a really good game with a lot of fun, right? But Splatoon 2 just took everything about Splatoon 1 and enhanced it greatly. Splatoon 2 will be a game that I have so many good memories of, playing it with my friends, Later to You, and James, and even Cobra got into the action a couple times, even though he's not really that big of a Splatoon fan. Just playing with my friends and just having a blast, using the Splashdown special, which was like my favorite special at the time. That's another thing about Splatoon 2 that I really love, is all the specials. I feel like a lot of the specials in Splatoon 2 are really great, like the rain and the Splashdown were really good. I enjoyed those so much. Another thing I enjoyed a lot was the online modes like Clam Blitz. Oh my god, Clam Blitz was so much fun. I believe that was the first mode I ever really wanted to get S rank on. I believe I still have S rank on it, though I'm not 100% sure. I think that was one of the only online modes that I really played. I tried Tower Control, right, but like, Tower Control in Splatoon 1 and 2 really wasn't that great, honestly. But Clam Blitz, oh my god, Clam Blitz was so much fun. I love it so much. I really want to go back into playing Splatoon 2 just to play Clam Blitz. So yeah, that's why Splatoon 2 is one of my favorite games on Nintendo Switch. Now, when it comes to the modern Switch era of Pokemon games, I have a lot of complaints. But when it comes to Pokemon Legends Arceus, and yes, please don't make fun of the way I pronounce Arceus, that should be the way it's pronounced, I have very little complaints about this game. This game is just what Pokemon games should be on Nintendo Switch, honestly. Just open world, and like with the mission style, just so much fun. It's just a fun game altogether, being able to run around the world of Hisui, completing missions, catching Pokemon, and it's just really hard to explain how fun it is, because, like, I will say, this is the best Nintendo Switch Pokemon game, like, of all time in this era. It beats games like Sword and Shield, Scarlet and Violet, and Let's Go, Pikachu and Eevee out of the water, like, by a margin, a considerable margin. It is just that good of a game. I really just can't really explain why I like it so much. I guess it's because of the ways it changed the formula in, like, the positive ways, right? Not like what Sun and Moon did when they tried to change the formula. I think I would say my biggest complaint when it comes to Pokemon Legends Arceus is the map kind of stinks. Just being able to find your location of where you're going is just kind of a chore. Then again, a lot of Nintendo Switch games do not have good maps, like Fire Emblem Three Houses or Xenoblade Chronicles 2 don't have good ones. But, yeah, and some of the missions can be vague, right? But those are really my only complaints. I really enjoy Pokemon Legends Arceus, even though I've only put about, I think, 25 to 30 hours into it. Still a pretty good game. I enjoy it, and it's one of my favorite Nintendo Switch games. Here's one that I thought would never make it on any favorite list of mine, Mario Party Superstars. I recently got into Mario Party with Super Mario Party, which was a pretty fun game. I got Mario Party Superstars from a friend for Christmas, and let me tell you, I was honestly shocked by how much I love this game. It is a good game to play with friends or family members. Like, the mini games are great, honestly, to play. The boards are amazing, and just I want to spend as much time possible playing this game in particular, because it is just a good party game. I understand that it's just boards and mini games from the previous Mario Party games, but that's not a big deal actually. They chose the best boards and the best mini games to bring back, and it's just a lot of fun. And that's just what I want out of a party game, to be able to play with my friends and family and have a fun time. And that's what Mario Party Superstars is to me, a fun party game that will give me a fun time that I can play nearly endlessly with my friends and family. And that's a big reason why it's on this list of favorite Nintendo Switch games. It has taken over as one of my favorite Switch games of all time. It is just... Mario Party is a series that I thought I would never get into. For all my years of owning Nintendo consoles, I never wanted to play a Mario Party game. And I'm glad I've changed my attitude about Mario Party, because Mario Party Superstars, as I've said numerous times, is a really fun game. If you haven't gotten it yet, please do. I know there's a new Mario Party game out right now. I have not played it yet. Well, I played the demo at PAX and it was pretty fun, but Mario Party Superstars is a good time, and I highly recommend it. Let's just get this out of the way. Paper Mario, The Thousand Year Door HD, remake of one of the best Paper Mario games of all time. Really fun. It gave me the chance to experience Thousand Year Door for the first time after it was, $200 used for the GameCube for so long. I believe it's actually gone down to $80, so yay, it's affordable on GameCube now. Somewhat. Thousand Year Door HD is a fun game. I put about 25 hours into it, and it shows that Thousand Year Door is one of the better Paper Mario RPGs out there. I still prefer Super Paper Mario and the original Paper Mario over it, for reasons that I might get into in a future video. But just know, Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door HD is one of my favorite Paper Mario RPGs of all time. I love all the characters, especially Vivian. Oh, Vivian, I love you. Characters like Bobbery and the Yoshi baby are just... they have so much personality and charm to them. There are some complaints about the game that I do have, Chapter 3 in particular, that I will get into in a future video. But just know, Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door HD is a really great game on Nintendo Switch. Highly recommend it, and yeah, it is on this list for a reason. To end off this little video, I would like to talk about Animal Crossing New Horizons. A game that, looking back on it, does not have the same charm and appeal as Animal Crossing New Leaf, does not have any of the real character or anything that Animal Crossing New Leaf or games like City Folk had. But when this game came out during the pandemic, during the lockdown, when nobody could go to their jobs or socialize, this was my go-to game, as it was for a lot of people at the time. I think a lot of people actually got into Animal Crossing just because of the pandemic. I know one of my friends actually got into Animal Crossing during the pandemic, and they love Animal Crossing because they got into New Horizons first. New Horizons may not have the same personality or charm as the previous titles, but it was the game that was there for a lot of people during the hard time of lockdown, when this was our only way of socializing. And let me tell you, it is a really fun game still. It may be a little frustrating at times with things like getting a 5-star island rank could be a little frustrating. Not being able to start a new island with a different profile was the biggest controversial thing about the game when it first released, that everybody had to share an island, despite the fact that you can have different save files for different games on Nintendo Switch, which I will say is still kind of a stupid decision. We should have our own individual islands, but oh well, it doesn't really matter that much, I guess. Being able to make your own island your way and just do whatever you wanted without the restrictions of previous Animal Crossing games, this was, for the time, a very amazing game, and still is a very amazing game. I would post about this daily on Twitter, just showing off my island. I would visit friends' islands during the time, and this, honestly, Animal Crossing New Horizons probably has some of my favorite memories out of any Nintendo Switch game that I have ever played. And I really need to play it again because it's been months since I visited my island. I remember this was the first game that I put 100 hours into. Oh my god, I miss visiting my island daily. And like, I'm kind of getting a little bit emotional talking about Animal Crossing New Horizons right now, but this was a game that was there for me as it was for a lot of people. Despite the flaws, despite the lack of charm in this game when compared to other Animal Crossing games, it is still a really good game. There's a reason why it is the second best-selling game on Nintendo Switch right now. And yeah, it is one of my favorite Nintendo Switch games of all time. I know this video was a little repetitive, I repeated myself a lot, and that's just the consequences of not writing a script when doing these videos, honestly. Even then, if I did write a script, I'm pretty sure I'd be repeating myself quite a bit, honestly. I honestly think that. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to share with your friends on Blue Sky and Discord. Make sure to like and subscribe, too. That really helps out the channel. Leave a comment. Tell me your 5 or 6 favorite Nintendo Switch games in the comments below. I'll make sure to read it. This has been Pancake Army Man. Let's get out of here. Oh, this is supposed to be a top 6 video. Shoot. Oh well, nobody will really notice.